Hi, I want to talk to you about my book, the book on loving yourself, how to overcome adversity and abuse and develop personal power. This is my story getting out of toxic relationships. So this is chapter 2, and it's all about me becoming invisible. Not literally, but I did hide in the background because my parents were having such a horrible time with my sister, who we later found out had bipolar. We didn't know it at the time. It was a very stressful time in my life. We moved around a lot. My dad was air traffic controller, and by moving, he bumped his GS rating up quicker. So we moved every 2 years. And like I said, when she was horrible to my parents, I mean, she threw a glass coffee pot across the room, and Daddy caught it, thank goodness. But I would go outside and ride my bike. We lived in a subdivision that only had like 4 houses, so there wasn't anybody to play with. So I'd ride my bike and hang out in nature and stuff, and kind of became a loner. Not that I wanted to be, but it just seemed that's what happened. So anyway, while she was causing my parents so much grief, I just kind of hid in the background and tried to be a good girl so they didn't have to deal with any more crap from her. So anyway, I will say one time when I was riding my bike, first time I ever heard from the Holy Spirit, it said, "I'm inside you, I'm not outside." So that was pretty exciting. I think that was one of the things that probably helped keep me grounded for all those years of my sister being so horrible. We moved again to Puerto Rico, and there my sister got even more aggressive if possible, and my mom ended up having a nervous breakdown. Then when we came back to the States another 2 years later, she got pregnant and she left, which finally we had some peace. Kind of an awful way to get it, but anyway, we did. Anyway, my mom did try to get her some help in the 60s, but I don't know if anybody even knew what bipolar was, because she wasn't actually diagnosed until she was 60-something years old, when she had Alzheimer's, and when they diagnosed her with bipolar as well. So anyway, if you have mental health in your family, don't hide. You deserve to be heard and seen. You are an important individual, and the person with the mental health issue, get as much help for them as you can. And in my sister's case, had we known, and if there could get medications, we would have done it, but nobody knew what was wrong with her then. So the other thing I just want to say is, become the best version of yourself. Don't hide. You deserve happiness. And yes, you may have a family member that's taken a lot of energy away from your parents, or sibling, whatever, but just be yourself, be out there, try to cultivate yourself with your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations. And all I can say is every single person deserves to be seen and heard. So